More tears of pure joy.
These are tears of joy.
Emma took up curling inspired by Marianne's 5 Scotties titles that she won with me back in the day. But there's much more to this story than that.
I lost my hearing when I was 13 months old due to meningitis, and then I got a set of hearing aids shortly after, and I now wear a cochlear implant.
Even with the implant, Emma in noisy ice rinks was missing on important calls. Step 1, a low-tech solution using duct tape.
So she'll look up to see whether it's a hard with the green means go, or whoa, stop for line.
And while the duct tape worked, it's the microphone that's been a game changer. Her teammate, Christina Black, is wearing it, and when she speaks, it goes straight into Emma's bright pink implant.
Facing that challenge and then having the hearing loss on top of that, it was probably a rocky start with the communication, but all season it just brought focus to the team communication, and in the end we found a way to make it work.
We didn't know what Emma was missing in our communication until we started using the mic and testing it out and seeing what worked best and figuring out a way for all of us to be better just by communicating.
But there was a lot of trial and error through the season.
We tried it out first with me wearing it, and then we found that she was missing all of the communication between the sweepers.
Emma's appearance at the Canadian Championship will mark the first time a deaf player has played in the Scotties. The team has medical clearance to use the mic, and Emma's determination might just inspire others.
When those in my deaf and hard of hearing community see me competing at such a high level of curling with this hearing loss that they see, it's not something that should ever hold them back. Certainly there were times where I questioned whether I could compete with the best of the best because of this barrier that I was facing, but it's just something, it's another challenge to overcome, and ultimately I think it helped bonded our team together.
And these tears of joy came from knowing she held nothing back. Colleen Jones, CBC News, Halifax.
The sweeper that sweeps with Emma, whether it be Jen or Christina, wears a little Bluetooth microphone on their jacket. And they communicate with Emma as to the speed, and she's always the outside sweeper, so if she needs to try to finish the rock, they communicate that to her as well.
How does the microphone work?
So the microphone is Bluetooth, the other sweeper wears it, and then when they're speaking it's going directly into my cochlear implant, so it's as if they're speaking directly to me, and I quite rely on lip reading in my everyday communication. Of course in sport that's not always possible, especially when we're sweeping and it's quite dynamic, so to have that, the louder, or to raise the volume of their voice helps make up for that.
What about the mittens?
So the mittens, of course, with the visual cues are so helpful, where it could be so echoey and loud in an environment like this in an arena. And to be able to look up and just at a quick glance see that green or pink, and just that first cue of yes, I should be sweeping or no, I shouldn't, and then kind of go from there to break down the weight further. But to have that first kind of look at it.